Hello everybody. This video I'm going to be running a Lathe Duplicator. I have to make 6 of these ballasters, only they're going to be about a foot longer, so overall they'll be 56 inches long. So we have a special lathe set up with a Nova lathe 16-inch with that extensions where I can go ahead and get the length that I need. And we run a Vega Lathe Duplicator. And I'll show you that here in a minute, but first I want to show you we have to set up a template for the duplicator. So if I were to take this here, this split in half, so that I can make a template, you can see what happened is a lot here. Some screws going in there, they didn't use stainless screws, and it doesn't matter, the redwood blocks anyway around here in Texas. So anyway, so I have to make a template. So if I lay this down flat on my template material, you run it this way, and I trace out around this outside here. And what's going to happen is, you can see right here I have a couple of pummels right here, and I have one up here too, pummel cuts. Well, if I lay this down flat, all you're going to get is this little curve right here, and then it'll be flat on your template, and then a little bit of curve right there, which doesn't match what the actual piece looks like if you look at it that way. So what we have to do if we're using an existing piece of the template, we cut it off in a 45 along the diagonals here. So that's what I've done here. This is the piece that I cut off, cut it on the diagonals here. Now I can lay this down on my template material and trace it out, and then my template will actually match what the piece looks like on across the diagonal. Yeah, if I ran it this way, I wouldn't get this curve in here, plus this and this other pummel cut up here. It wouldn't work right. Alright, so I've got the template set up, and we're going to put it on the machine over here, and then we'll get started. Alright, so let's take a look at the duplicator itself. Mounted to the lathe, to the lathe bed, sorry. And here is our pointer here. And, so basically this pin here gives you a rough cut, and then you can pull it up, and it has this fine pin here so we can get in and do the fillet. And this just follows the template. This locks it in place, and then basically this goes in and out and follows the template like that. And then when I do my final pass, then I'll place this up, get it on that small pin, and then I can do a finer cut, get these little fillets in here on the piece. Alright, and also you may see right here, and I have a couple of bar clamps, pipe clamps on the duplicator, and that's just for my protection in case it falls out and it comes flying out. I'm standing over here on this side. These will stop the piece of wood from coming flying into it. Even though I'm going to be working down on that end, I like keeping a little bit of safety just in case. This is what they piece of wood. Like I said, it's 56 inches long, 4.5 by 4.5. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this mounted. So we use plates. Here's the face plate here, and then we have a little bushing that goes into a bearing on the tail stock end. Going in here. Same thing on the tail stock end. We have a plate. Like I said, it has a bushing that goes into the bearing here on the end and the life center. Get in here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to mark for the pummel cut up here, the one that I have to cut with a skew, because otherwise it'll rip all this out. This is white pine that's been treated with vinegar called Accoya. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mark here, and I'll mark it all the way around so that I can see the line. I'll lose a couple of spots here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my pummel cut over here. You always start it where you want it to end, and then I'll work my way down this way. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this pummel cut here. So honestly, all I have to do is get it started for the duplicator, so the duplicator won't rip it out there. Got it. Alright, now I'm going to reverse the lathe and start duplicating. Going to put a face shield on here real quick. So I'm going to finish up this pummel cut here. Get it nice and clean, bring this down a little bit, start sanding. Go deeper.
I would like to apologize for all of the noise in the video. This is an active shop and our dust collector is on all the time. Plus we have fans running because it's 100 degrees. And also I'm using an old set of headphones, not my usual. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you on the next video.